Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? Oh, you getting it in? Somebody's getting it for you. What's going on, people? Woo, what's good, people? Today of another day we call Wednesday. Anyway, that being said, what's good, people? Oh, the weeks are flying by so fast, you know. It's already Wednesday in the middle of the week already. I've been up a lot trying to get things together within my life, you know. I know you're saying, well, you know, the videos are not coming as regular. I'm still working on things as, you know, well as trying to get everything functional and working in order in my life as well. Anyway, that being said, what's good, people? I want to talk to you about a gay guy in Indianapolis. His name is Darnell Young, and he's known by Destiny. He's a gay guy by the age of 17 years old. I'm still in high school. Well, still in high school, but still in high school, stuff like that. Goes back and forth. Back in Indianapolis. Make sure I say it right. Allegedly, this is what happened. His parents moved from Arizona, and they moved to Indianapolis. Well, he was gay in Arizona, of course. He was in school and every stuff like that. His peers liked him. They didn't have a problem with him. You know, he lived his life accordingly. He wore flamboyant clothes, you know, little flary things, and, you know, probably a little more flamboyant than most, if not, you know. Everybody has their own extreme of fashion. Anyway, that being said, but as a young person, you know, they're trying to express themselves with different fashions and stuff like that, and, you know. Well, his parents in a mood, so they moved to Indianapolis. So now they moved to Indianapolis. He had to go get enrolled in school, and his mother had, you know, he was dressed down a little bit to get inside the school. So now he got inside the school and everything, and started school there. And the young kids were very mean to him. They bullied him. They made fun of him. When he walked through the halls, some stayed away from him. He was cornered. They was going to beat him up and stuff like that. And, you know, he started, you know, withdrawing away from school. You know, he didn't want to go in, of course, not because you're being tortured. So by being a young person going to school and stuff like that, being tortured and stuff like that, he started getting those thoughts, you know, the ones I hate, the suicidal thoughts. And, you know, the thing about it is that his mother started watching. And this is, thank God for mothers like, you know, Darrell has, and for the other ones who supported their children, because I'm going to be honest, a lot of times we really need our parents more than, you know, we acknowledge, or when they're coming up in the community of the gay community and you're going against society's grain and stuff like that, and everybody, whether you're gay, straight, bi, whatever the case may be, you go against society's grain when you do things that are purposely for you. Anyway, so, you know, he started getting suicidal thoughts. He wasn't going to school. He wasn't very active. He was just very sad. His mother went up to the school and stuff like that, and his mother saw that he was being harassed, so his mother went and bought him, now I may not agree with this, a stun gun, you know, to protect her child. So they caught him out there, they bullied him, allegedly, you know, it says stun gun, alleged stun gun, but, you know, it was supposed to protect her child and stuff like that in case they beat her child up and stuff like that. You know, they cornered him off, so for her to buy that, allegedly, they must have beaten him up a few times, and she started getting worried, you know, and she was scared that she was going to lose her child. But stun gun is kind of extreme. That's my opinion, you know, but it's not my child. Anyway, that being said, so the harassment became overwhelming and stuff like that, you know, just to protect himself. The guys caught him in the hallway. They were going to beat him up. He pulled out the stun gun, allegedly. He put it over his head, allegedly. And so in other words, this is what I'm thinking. They was all around. He was like, and they all ran off. So after they all ran off, he didn't stun gun anyone. So they all ran off, and they got the security, you know, the guard in school and stuff like that. He got suspended. I mean, stun gun, I mean, anyway, I'm not going to put my opinion in that, but you know, that's a bit extreme. Anyway, so the thing about it is that he got suspended and stuff like that, and, you know, the mother went up to the school. She was saying, you know, how he was being harassed. They all denied it in the school. They said, no, this stuff never happened. He's making it up. They said he was a big liar and stuff like that. So it was the school against him, and then he's being attacked at one time. Again, and his mother stood behind her child and stuff like that. Anyway, that being said, allegedly it was a stun gun. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't, because, you know, sometimes the story get misconstrued. And I'm just saying maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. So just for the record, you know, because people... Anyway, so the mother went up to the school, so that she stood by her son, and they filed a lawsuit against the school, and they won $65,000. Anyway, he went, I'm assuming he went back to another school. Anyway, I'm upset. That's a lot. You know, that's a lot, being tortured and bullied and stuff like that to the extreme. And, you know, that he was afraid for his life. His mother thought they was going to kill him, or he was going to kill himself. And, you know, when it comes down to bullying and stuff like that, you know, people kind of go by their past. And when a mother brings a stun gun, I mean, it's just a stun, but it's still a gun, you know. But it's just my opinion. If it was a gun. If not, it could have been a hammer, it could have been something else, you know. Sometimes people misconstrue something for a better story. Anyway, that being said, did you, and you know, he's safe and stuff like that, but, you know, it's sad, but that's the world we live in, and people go to degrees of protecting themselves. And when you're gay, or the case may be, you know, sometimes, I'm not saying that is right, but sometimes you have to do what you got to do to protect yourself, because the cavalry don't always come, you know. And that's sad. But the kids that we live in today, they jump you, they beat, like one person can fight, the next you got 20 people beating on you. And the thing about it is that to that capacity of guys beating up on one guy, I mean, I don't believe it was right, but then again, I don't know how bad they've done him. And to the extreme, you know, to me, that's the reason why I don't have kids, because I knew if my kid come to cry, honey, the next day I would be an ignorant bitch. I'm sorry, I'll be out there waiting. All my son would have to do was point me out to who they was, and every last one of them I would get them. And I know it's not right, but it is what it is. Anyway, that being said, did you know in Indiana, they are now have the religious law, which means that if there is a sign on the store that says no LGBT, no gay people, you cannot enter that store. And you also can be refused to meals or anything inside these stores if you look like you're gay or you are gay. You will be asked to leave. And if you don't leave, they will have the cops remove you for being gay. Now, I just want to say one thing. Isn't this 2015? You know, the thing about it is that, are we moving forward or are we moving backwards? And it's so weird, because it's like, the more we try to fight for rights, and, you know, we just want to be left being with what we do in our bedroom has nothing to do with you in society. But for some reason, it bothers them so bad. Now, it don't bother you for beating your wife. It don't bother you for murdering your wife or your husband. It don't bother you for killing your babies. It don't bother for drowning your kids. It doesn't bother you, all these things that you do, but you're attacking somebody who loves somebody else. And it's so sad, because your focus is on so much of the wrong thing. It's so sad, because as a depressing state that we are in, we have people that are out there that are homeless, have nothing to eat. Why are we not focusing on these things? Why are we not focusing on getting people up off of welfare to try to get them in stable homes? And like I had said before about felons and stuff like that, people are like, oh, you want to help felons, you sound stupid. Well, let me tell you how my stupid ass thinks. If a person that's committed a crime that is a felon, or committed a crime that's maybe, you know, what it gets to be, and they don't have a job, who do you think is going to be their boss? Who do you honestly think is going to, if you send somebody out into the world and you tell them to survive the best fucking way they know, who do you think is going to be their boss? You are. And I'm going to tell you why. It's because they're going to make sure when they find up your ass, they're going to be robbing your ass. And the thing about it is that sometimes you be like, here, take whatever the fuck you want. Just give me back my ID. You can take all the money you want. Sometimes you're not given that privilege. So if you're saying it's okay, you know, don't help them, well, what do you think is going to happen? What do you honestly think is going to happen? They're going to come after us. They're going to come after anybody who is a motherfucking, a person that's trying to do the right thing. Because you know what it is? It's by any means necessary. And if you don't try to help them, then guess what? They're going to help themselves. Remember, locks were made on doors to keep the good people out, because the bad person know you got a lock and they're coming in. They don't give a fuck. And that reminds me of something else. The new thing now, in case you don't know, for the people who likes the phone, sex lines, and the talkie, and the jack, and you know, going online, hey, how you doing? My name is Raven. I want to get up in the, There are now people on there who's advertising, and they're coming to rob you. Now, they're coming after the gay people, and it was a guy on Jacked, I believe in Atlanta, I'm not sure, but I think it was Atlanta. He meet up with a guy, they was talking back and forth on Jack and stuff like that on the phone chat line, and he came over there with his friends. Now, once the guy opened the door, figured that was just him, his friends were waiting. They came inside, they robbed him, they did everything to him, tied him up and beat him and stuff like that, and they left. They tried to make sure that what happened was, they have masks over their face, so this way when the cops or, you know, if they had any type of video or something inside of there, that they would not be able to detect who they was. And to this day now, they don't even know who it was from Jacked, came to the house. Now, Jack is something I really know nothing about, so forgive me. I don't know about, is it called Jack, or is that a website, or is it somewhere you can meet somebody? I don't know if it's a phone chat line. I know they are coming for the phone chat line, but this person was from Jack in Atlanta, so I'm not sure of that information and stuff like that. So if you're on Jack and stuff like that, you know, you better watch out. But also I know within a lot of them that they are coming out there, and I think something happened out, you know, in Jersey as well, about somebody meeting somebody off the phone chat line. And the thing about it is that this is the world we're living in, you know, and the sad part about it is we have to get realistic within realism, because the simple fact of the matter is that crime is on the uprise, and as long as the economy is the way it is, everybody's going to be a victim and stuff like that, and, you know, it is what it is. Also, I have news today, don't I? Also, you know, and I can mind my business, because that's how I feel, but to me, I'm a private person when it comes to certain things. Not much, because you know I'm a damn business, but, you know. But, girls, this is my thing, and it's just my opinion. And trust me, you don't have to take it. You don't. You really don't. You don't. You don't have to take it. But, please, don't sit back and go to school and be educated and act like you never went. What you say, baby? Say it again. Please do not go to school and act like you have not been educated when you know better. And when I say that, I'm talking in reference to a man. Yes, a man. Some of you girls out there and stuff like that, I understand you're lonely, you're sad, you want somebody to be there with you and stuff like that. You're tired of sticking that toy inside of your body. And mother wants the comfort of a man. But the simple fact of the matter is that you get a man and stuff like that, and you post some pictures of you and your man, and you know other bitches can be like, oh, that's your man, bitch. Let me secretly hit him up. If you got a man and you feel like you want to keep this man and stuff like that, don't post him up. Don't put him out there like that, because girls are looking, he know they're going to come after him because he's bold enough to be with you. A lot of times girls say that they're happy for you, they're not happy for you. And the simple fact of the matter is that you have a man. And he's not any type of man. He's a man that's home with you all the time, because you know what? You're one of the dum-dums. And you're going to say, baby, I'm not a dum-dum because I got a man. My man just needs some help to get on his feet. Bitch, you are the help. Let's get him on his feet. Because the simple fact of the matter is that he's there with you because he knows he has to play his role within a certain period of time before you get tired of it. And you're going to want him to start helping out financially. And a lot of girls say, oh, girl, my man helps you. Girl, no, he don't. No, he don't. And if you do, you know you're blessed with one. That's a good thing. The thing about it that gets me is that you're home and he's home. How are y'all growing? Now, you can't really make your money because he's there in the bed, and we know how you make your money. Unless he goes in the closet or walk down the street while you do what you do, and he don't have a problem with it, because there are guys out there who will let you fuck other people as long as you get your money up. He'll take a walk and come back when it's over. Now I'm going to tell you something about that. And I know girls are like, well, he's understanding. Let me tell you something. And I'm just going to be real with you, whether you like it or not. When you wake and tell a man to get up that you have a date coming over and you tell him to go take a walk and he says, okay. Once he walk out that door, he's never the man that he once was with you. He's thinking of how much you a whore, that you ain't shit. He's going on the phone and trying to find a girl that's about more things than you. He's going to play your role because he's in a situation right now. But trust me, he's dialing out when he walks out. He's looking for somebody that's better than you. And they be like, well, he understands my situation because he do it too. Well, when he does it, does he really use all protection? Because whatever he brings home to you. And vice versa. Anyway, that being said, this is my opinion. You don't have to listen. Because you got a man, girl, that's in the bed with you, watch TV, watch Real House of the, all that stuff with you as well. Hey, do you, boo? Do you? I'm my business. If it worked for you, it definitely worked for me. Anyway, that being said, but the only reason why I said that is because don't be telling myself, oh, he left me. I can't believe he left me. I thought he was different, bitch. You knew he wasn't different when he wasn't giving you motherfucking money, bitch. wake the fuck up and stop being stupid. You've been to school, you've been educated, learn from it. It's not the life that you want, but baby, sometimes reality is the reality. Anyway, that being said, I want to say hello, all new people. Boom. I want to say, old people, bam. And I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I want you to do you. I want you to do you the best way you can. If nobody don't like it, then fuck them.